still 40 and you're eating a bunch of Doritos, call us.
Call us.
We need to talk.
We need to talk. You need to get on the phone. Put the bag of Doritos down. Okay, today we're going to go over OMG, 12 foods women that are over age 40 should run from fast. So what we're going to do is we're going to review 3 of them, and this is a series that we're going to do. So you're going to stop aging in its tracks by kicking these foods out of your diet ASAP. Once you hit the big 4-0, it's not just the quantity of candles on your birthday cake that's stacking up pretty bad. That's signifying that you're actually aging. It's also achy feelings that are in your joints and the inability to slash 5 to 10 pounds easy. Don't you remember how easy it used to be? Well, 5 to 10 pounds over 40 is just almost impossible for most people. So we have to do a lot of diet manipulation to actually help them out. And these foods really need to get out of your diet.
By the way, if you're in your 20s and 30s, you can do these tips too as like anti-aging because they're good for everyone. So
Absolutely.
It's not just like an over 40 rule. But a lot of women over 40, when the hormones start to change and the metabolism slows down, they have to do more of these things and cut more of these things out because you have more things working against you.
Absolutely. So we all seek the fountain of youth, and there are a few tweaks you can make to your diet when these type of foods are slowing down your metabolism. And so what we want to do is we want to eliminate these foods that age you, age all of us, and make us look older than we actually are.
Okay. Today, we're going to go over 4 of 12 top tips in a 3-part series of the 12 worst foods to eat if you're over 40. So these are the first 4. These sneaky culprits are found in American households and are responsible for the unnecessary amounts of added sugar, saturated fat, and sodium when we consume on a daily basis. So all of these things, your body really doesn't need them. Plus, sugar leads to literal aging of your cells, which shows up on your face, in your joints as inflammation, in your whole body, and then works against you when it comes to weight loss.
Absolutely. Okay, number 1 to eliminate from your diet, especially if you're over 40, powdered coffee creamer. Wow. The powdered stuff that dissolves in your cup of joe and transforms it from dreary to creamy contains a lot of unexpected ingredients. I'm not going to even try to pronounce this sodium aluminum one.
Basically, if you can't say it, you shouldn't be eating it.
Exactly. Which is added to the creamer as an anti-caking agent. It's also found in detergent. It has been found to cause skin, eye, and respiratory irritation. Okay, let's stop. Not only that, Coffee Mate's Original also contains hydrogenated vegetable oil, which adds to the heart-harming saturated fat content.
Ew.
If you're not dairy averse, you're better off getting healthy fats from a splash of heavy cream, or even opt out for a nut milk.
Yeah, and there's so many non-dairy creamers out there. Plus that Coffee Mate stuff, even though it says it's non-dairy, I read something about how it's actually not non-dairy, but it's like the percentage of whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It still makes my stomach hurt when I've tried it. Yeah. So stay away from that.
Yeah,
so.
there's plenty of good options
There
out
is.
there.
There
So
is.
just get that out of your diet.
Exactly. All right, so that one's gone. Boot that out of your cupboard. The next one is Chinese takeout. Sure, the sky-high sodium content in that dish of General Tso's is a solid
General
reason.
Tso's.
General Tso, Fat Tso, whatever. It's a solid reason.
Guess who doesn't eat Chinese takeout?
I make my own. So you should make your own so you can control what's in it. So General Tso's is a solid reason.
Eat it.
There you go again. 2 times. A solid reason to stay away from Chinese takeout. MSG should be at the top of your list to avoid. The flavor-enhancing food additive has been linked to a slew of side effects: headaches, flushing, tingling, burning, chest pain, nausea, and weakness.
Ew.
So those 2 are pretty bad. So you can make your own Chinese takeout at home.
Yeah, then your fingers won't feel like swollen sausages the next day.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Oh, it's the worst. Do your legs feel bloated? You
Yeah,
know, when your
and it
quads,
hurts by my ankle.
yeah, when your knees hurt and
Yeah.
your quads feel bloated the next
Yeah.
day. There's nothing worse than like when your legs turn into sausages.
Yeah, and they hurt.
That's the worst feeling.
Yep.
takes like 3 days to get that out of your
It
system
does.
too. It's horrible.
It does. And that's another thing to remember. These foods, when they come in your body, they're not going to just go away overnight.
Right.
So, especially when they come in repetitive.
Yeah.
Well, imagine if you put that creamer in every day.
I know.
7 days a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing about Chinese takeout that is so good that I want to feel like I have bloated legs for 3 days.
Right.
All right. Third thing to avoid, sugary cocktails.
Oh, boy.
Even though they look really cool on the menu,
Mm-hmm.
it's not so cool afterwards.
Yeah.
It's increasingly difficult to get a good night's rest with alcohol in your system
As
because
you
it is a
age.
toxin.
Okay.
While you may be able to get away with minimal sleep in your 20s,
I did that.
Yeah, it doesn't make anybody sleep well.
Okay.
That's not the case in your 30s and beyond. Sleepless nights lead to carb and sugar cravings the next day,
So this is where we pig out after.
which can contribute to further weight gain.
Okay.
This doctor is saying. Also, it's going to dehydrate you, and then not getting a good night's sleep, your body's not going to be able to burn fat, and it's not going to be able to repair, and then you're going to want to eat more shit the next day, basically.
Right. And it takes 72 hours after every alcoholic beverage you drink for your metabolism to get back to what was called normal.
And like we said, watch out for what else you eat when you drink, and also what other things you drink when you drink. So adding all that extra sugar in with your alcohol, like we said, it's better to stick to hard liquor, because then your body just has to burn off that alcohol, and it doesn't have to deal with like 700 extra calories of sugar, which is just going to store his body fat. So you're going to sleep, and your body's just going to store all that extra sugar. Just don't do it. All right. Lastly, number 4, Doritos.
Oh.
I used to love Doritos.
I used to love Doritos.
What do Doritos and Chinese, but now I'm allergic to the ranch and the dairy. So,
Everything.
but yeah, it's not.
I'm allergic to all of it.
Yeah, I can't eat
Can't even have fun.
I know. What do Doritos and Chinese takeout have in common? Ew, they both have MSG. I didn't know that.
Me neither.
Not only that, but the triangular chips are colored with artificial dyes such as red 40 and yellow 6, which have been linked to cancer.
So
if
it's
you're
a bag
still-
of cancer.
If you're still 40 and you're eating a bunch of Doritos, call us.
Call us.
We need to talk.
We need to talk. You need to get on the phone. Put the bag of Doritos down and call 614-847-0123.
Probably not the end of your problems right there. To top it off, the party favorite also lists artificial flavors in its ingredients list, but doesn't specify which. Basically, there's nothing in Doritos that your body needs or can use to burn fat. So
Exactly.
it's not helping anything.
Right. All right. So those are your first 4 tips.
Yep.
First 4 foods over 40 to avoid at all costs. Cut them out.
Bye.
Later.